Huh? Wow. He's up 10.5K on this from $200. That's insane. 4,561% gain. That deserves a money printer. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. Okay, this first one is by Ancient Parsnip 7776. He says, Clover made my day. Blackberry next. Diamond hands. I picked this one because this is a good example of leaps. Great content to learn from and become a better investor. So, he has 69 call options. Lol. I wonder why I chose that. That's pretty funny. 69 call options for Clover. $30 strike expiring December 17th. It's actually 65. He has 4 additional calls somewhere. This was about a 6.5K YOLO. He's up 529%. I don't really want to discuss the play itself too much here, but I chose this because I really like this one. He bought leaps for December 17th. So I always say buy leaps, not FDs. Leaps are at least 6 months out. So he did that. Gave himself about 6 months and a week. So love that right there. Love the expiration date. He definitely bought this before it popped off. Not sure when he bought these. Definitely before today's big run. He got in at a pretty decent price. He did. He got in at a really good price here. Great entry point. Didn't FOMO. As for the strike, the $30 strike, I'm not the biggest fan of that strike. So Clover is at 22 right now. So it's certainly possible that it'll get there at 30 in 6 months. But just because you buy a strike so out of the money doesn't necessarily mean it has to go there, as long as you sell it before it reaches the expiration. So, I mean, personally, what I would do here is at least take out the cost basis. You got to take some profit. At least take out your cost basis, your 6.5K. I personally would take out more. And then if you want, you can let the rest ride. But personally, I'd probably cash the whole thing out and look to rebuy. If this comes back down, because it certainly looks like it's going to pull back a little bit. So that's what I would do here. I would just sell everything, and if I really like the stock, I would look to buy back in later. Not the biggest fan of holding this. But, hey, if that's what you want to do, it certainly can work. Like I said, $30 by December 17th. Pretty reasonable. Pretty reasonable, I think. Ancient Parsnip 7776. Thank you for posting. Congratulations so far. Really, really like this play. Very well executed. I really like this play. So, good luck to you, and please post updates. I want to see what happens. Okay, this one is by somebody. He says, 4,560% gain in Clover. Cashed out and bought 1,000 shares at the top of course. So he says he cashed out, so it's a gain. So congratulations. He had 25 call options, expiring August 20th. We'll just call it the $30 strike. This was like a $250 YOLO. He's up almost $11,000 on this. Huh? Wow. He's up 10.5K on this from $200. That's insane. 4,561% gain. That deserves a money printer. Yeah, this is absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. I wish I could get something like this. I wish I had some luck like this. This is insane. What? So, at this point, you know, if you're really up this much, if you're up 4,500% on $250, definitely got to cash. Definitely got to cash. Something, at least, you know? Yeah, I'm assuming if you only put $250 on this, it was either a lottery ticket or he didn't have a lot of money. Either way, you got to take your profits, man. I would just take the whole thing. This is absolutely insane. It looks like Clover is at a pretty high point right now. So I would just cash everything. And if you really like the stock, you could buy back later. But I think just cashing everything right here would be a great play. I don't know what more you want. 4,561% gain from 250. You won, man. You won. You smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. I don't know what more you want. Just take the profits, take the tendies, get out of there. So, this is insane. This is absolutely absurd. I want some luck like this. He bought 1,000 shares at the top. I don't know why. So it kind of makes me think this guy really doesn't know what he's doing. He just kind of got lucky here. And then he FOMO'd back in. Anyway, this seems like pure luck. This seems like pure luck. Not really any skill involved. So, hey, but sometimes that's all you need. Just a little bit of luck. And then you're up 4,500%. Somebody, congratulations to you. Absolutely absurd. Insane gains. And good luck in the future. Okay, this one is by Wallpaper. He says, holding for real. Clover price action. No dumping here. Okay, so he has 134 contracts for Clover. We see here, he has a whole bunch of them. 10 for the $9 strike, June 18th. 10 for the $8 strike, July 16th. And then he has 100 for the $11 strike, August 20th. And then he has some leaps down here. He has 7 for the 22 strike, 2023. And then another 7 for the $10 strike, 2023. This was a 35K YOLO, $35,000 YOLO. And he's currently up 290%. Insane gains. Now he has a grand total of $144,000. And just today, he made 93 grand. Made 183% today. Insane. Okay. So, let's take a look at these plays. So, for the $9, $8, and $11 strikes, I guess you can justify holding. I personally would not hold. Because it seems like he says he's not selling. He says no dumping. I think that's a mistake. Yeah, I think this guy should most definitely cut something at least. At least take out the cost basis of 35 grand. I would even take out everything, actually. Because it does seem like Clover is going to pull back. So, if you really like the stock that much, why not just cash everything and then rebuy at a lower price? I just don't really see the point of diamond handsing right here. You could cost yourself a lot of money. Like 5 figures. So I think for the $8, $9, and $11 calls, he's really in no immediate danger of those going out of the money. Clover's at 22, so he would need over a 50% decrease in like 2 months for that to happen. Seems pretty unlikely. So I think he's okay there. I don't think he's in danger of losing all his money there. But again, I would just sell it anyway. I would not hold this. And same thing for the leaps. Those are already in the money. Really no immediate danger. There's no need to panic sell. There's no need to cut for emergency as of this moment. But I just don't see why he doesn't cash out. This is I would most definitely sell everything right here and move on. And if you really like the stock, rebuy later. Because if you just hold this, you're probably going to lose half your money. You're still going to be up a lot of money, but you're going to lose tens of thousands of dollars just by diamond handsing. What's the point? That makes absolutely no sense. Just cash it out and rebuy later. But hey, this is Wallstreetbets we're talking about. We're talking about APES here. They don't like to sell. They don't know what the sell button is. All they know is diamond hands.
With diamond hands, they knew they'd profit if they could only hold.
So, Wallpaper, congratulations to you so far. Crazy gains here. I I personally would sell, and I hope you sell too. But if not, it seems to be you seem to be in good shape. These don't look like they're gonna go out of the money, but I'm just concerned because you're still gonna cost yourself a lot of money just by holding. I don't think holding is the best move here at all. I think sell is the best play here. Congratulations, good luck to you, and please post updates. I really, really want to see how this goes. Actually, it's not all about making money. A lot of people are doing it just to spite the hedge funds, which is kind of dumb because that's trading on emotion. You should not be trading on emotion. That's pretty dangerous. I'm all for selling. I'm all for selling. I don't care. Call me whatever you want. Call me Rainbow Bear. I don't care. I'm getting my tendies. I'm getting out. So this one is by Gobi Manchuri. He says, wish me luck. So he has 48 calls for seems like either the 11 or the 1150 strike, expiring January 2022. This was a 9K YOLO, and right now he's up 8K. That is 87.56%. So I'm showing this because I really like this play. First of all, it's a leaps. This expires January 2022. So he's giving himself 7 months, about 8 months, for this to work out. He chose we'll just call it $11 strike. So Wish is almost at 13 right now. So this is already in the money. And the average price target is 18 bucks. So it's already in the money. He still has 8 months to go. Average price target is 18 bucks. Still looks like it has a lot of room to run. So I really, really like this play. I really do. Not sure when he bought this, but it was before today. So he bought this before the huge run. So really everything about this I like a lot. This was very well executed. I like the strike. I like the expiry. I like the entry point. So, if he wants to hold this until 2022, I really have no problem with that. Maybe he could consider selling, take some profits, but I really don't think that's too big of a deal. If he wants to hold this until 2022, until expiration, that seems like a pretty good play. Actually, it might be better than selling, actually, if he just held this. Not saying it will be, but in this position, in this situation, it might be better just to hold than to sell. Gobi Manchuri, thank you for posting. Congratulations so far. You're up a lot of money already, and I'm sure you're going to make a lot more money in the next 8 months. So thanks for posting. Great content. Good luck to you, and please post updates eventually. Okay, this one is by Ray Money. He says, wish me away to the moon. Okay, he has 16 call options for Wish expiring June 18th, so next Friday, at the $5 strike. And he just made this play today, and he's already up $480. Seems like this was a 7K YOLO. So the reason why I wanted to show this one was because this is a good example of buying in the money call options. The purpose of buying in the money call options is that you give yourself a lot of safety. So, it's very unlikely that this is going to go below $5 by June 18th. So these are very, very unlikely that these are going to finish out of the money. Only downside being that these are a lot more expensive than buying out of the money calls. So he probably couldn't. That's why he only was able to get 16. If he bought like $10 or $20 strikes, he probably would have got, 50 of them, something like that. It's not something that I personally do a lot, but I think it's a pretty smart play. Doesn't mean you can't lose money. If it goes to the downside, you could still lose money. I guess my only criticism for this is that this is kind of FOMO because he just bought these today, just bought these 4 hours ago. So he kind of jumped on the train as it was mooning already. But it kind of seems like Wish still has a long way to go. So I guess it's not a terrible play, but if this were for a different stock like AMC or BlackBerry or like Clover, that would have been pretty bad to jump in when it's already mooning. In this case, it doesn't seem like the worst play because it does seem like there's more room to go. So I do like the play. I personally don't really go for in the money call options, but it's a safer play. And I'm not a big fan of the FOMO, but in this situation with this stock, it does work. So I can get behind this. I support this play. Decent play here. Not the best, but not the worst. So Ray Money, good luck to you. Hope this works out for you. Hope you make the tendies. And please post updates. This expires in 1.5 weeks, so I want to see how this goes. This one is by Bolt's Trick. He says, Wish YOLO college funds. So he has 80 call options for Wish $20 strike, expiring June 18th, 1.5 weeks. This was a 3K YOLO, $2,900 YOLO, and he's up 93% already. He's up $2,700. Now I wanted to show this basically because this is a good example of an out-of-the-money call. So the last guy did an in-the-money call, way in-the-money call. This is a way out-of-the-money call. So right now it's at 13. So he's giving himself a week and a half for this to go up about 50%. Very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. But this is a meme stock. The squeeze may have just begun. So maybe it will. But besides that, this is also an example of FOMO because he just bought these today. He kind of jumped in the middle of the train going up. He boarded the rocket ship a little late. My criticism is that he has to sell. He has to sell because if he doesn't sell, since the expiration date is so close, it's only in 1.5 weeks, every single day that this doesn't hit $20, Theta Decay IV Crush is going to eat at him. So he's probably going to be losing hundreds and hundreds of dollars every single day. Probably like $500 to $1,000 a day. So I think this is a sell right here. Most definitely, this is a sell right here. It might go up more, but the expiration date is too close. The strike price is too high. And if you don't sell here, this can go really, really bad, really, really fast. And if you continue to hold, that's just straight up gambling at that point. That's not smarter gambling, that's just gambling. My personal advice, not financial advice, is to dump this right here. I don't care if it's going to go up more. You got to dump this right here. It's not worth the risk. So, Bolt's Trick, thank you for posting. Good luck to you. I hope you sell. But if not, hope it works out for you. Please post updates. I really want to see how this turns out. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And if you enjoy my content and want to support my channel, please check out my Patreon. Link in the description down below. You apes already know, diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.